New Ignite TV, you get all that and more. All in one search with Netflix and YouTube, plus the voice remote.
That's what I like to hear.
You know, I could tell you.
But from your perspective, is it enough?
Right now, we're fine. If we find that we have a gap or that there's an issue, then we'll let the government and parliamentarians know.
Because do you, I think what I've heard you say in the past is that the increase in complaints is, maybe in part due to a modestly bigger campaign.
Right. Education.
So what you're talking about now would be a huge, not modest, but huge increase in the amount of public education.
Yep.
And do you expect it could lead or would lead to a lot more complaints?
I think that there's definitely the possibility. Well, I think there's the possibility that as we bring in new rules, as we make sure people know about them, more folks are likely or may come forward and file complaints. But there's also another scenario. Maybe if the rules are clear and they're consistent across the board, we'll actually find that at least over time, it helps to reduce some of the misunderstandings, some of the disagreements that lead to complaints. So I think right now we don't know whether this is going to produce a bump in complaints. There have been results like that, for example, in Europe when they introduced air passenger protection regulations, but time will tell. Our objective is get rules into place that are clear and understood by everybody so that at least over time there are fewer conflicts, there's fewer disagreements, and the travel experience is more positive.
And just finally, what about the issue of tarmac and how long a plane has to sit on the tarmac? I believe the legislation, the Senate tried to say to the government, no, it should be 90 minutes, not 3 hours, and the government rejected.
Hours ago when I was huddled in my car, too afraid to get out because that rain was really pounding.
Listen, you vote the rules. And who set the rules? The fucking government. A bunch of fucking losers. There's no such thing at all, ever, under any circumstance, unless everybody's walking around with an equal say on every level of every level. Everything else is bullshit. So, leave me alone. We need a leader. We don't need thoughts. Because all they do is crowd the kitchen. We all say the same thing, that good people, like everybody, we don't murder our kids, we don't don't steal, don't fucking murder, what the fuck, everybody knows that. So if you're one of those people, all we got is a leader, and we need one. Because there's way too many cooks. And every single red line that divides the country with an S. You're all fucked. Eternal peace is eternal leader. And the eternal leader is the Sierrazo Jamoni religion of the faith. The only faith. Excuse me.